Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Up front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Bullock in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. McCollum and Jones are their guards. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And here's McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Ingram. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Ingram's got the game going here with the first basket for the Pelicans. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Clock at 6, fires the 3, and Finney-Smith gets it to go.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Back to McCollum. And the pass to Williamson. And here's Jones. To the middle. And Williamson throws it down.
One thing Zion's learning to do is just set better screens. It's so effective for the offense.
Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Williamson. Dinwiddie against Jones. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Williamson. McCollum outside. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
The awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Valanciunas. Out to Ingram. Stolen by Bullock. Doncic outside. Trying to find Wood. Gets it to him.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot. Even with contact, still able to stay focused and balanced.
Here's Ingram. This game he had 13. At the elbow, Williamson. It's Ingram on the wing. Shoots over Bullock. They grab their own miss. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. Count it. Good. McCollum's got 5.
Shooting 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Doncic kicks to Dinwiddie. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, there's been some interesting moves in the Bayou, and this team has set up a roster that I think has some great potential. There's a lot of talent, a lot of interesting players that are on this roster, and I'm excited for their future.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. You definitely saw New Orleans making calculated moves, Brent, in the draft.
Yeah, there's some perfect fits alongside what a healthy Zion Williamson will bring to the court. And so if he's in there making that impact, there's a lot of complementary skill sets on this roster that will elevate them to being much more competitive sooner than you think. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Passes it to Ingram. Back to McCollum. The tray. And the 3 ball is good. McCollum's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for New Orleans.
That's a great read on the pick and roll by McCollum. The defender backing up leaves him no hope of affecting that shot.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
McCollum kicks to Ingram. McCollum dishes to Valanciunas. Ingram outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Ingram has the skill to do that. A nice job setting up and receiving the pass.
Bullock passes to Doncic. Dinwiddie left side. It's stolen by Jones. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Now, C.J. McCollum, really one of the more unique scorers in the league, and it has a lot to do with the peanut butter smoothness he has, handling the ball, being on great balance, and being one step ahead of the defense.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
To look at the stats for Jonas Valanciunas. Last season, he played outstanding and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. Now, here's Bullock. 9 points last game. Wood against Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wood can't hit. Pelicans leading by 3. Yep, it counts.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Dinwiddie outside. McCollum against Doncic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
The assist.
Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Ingram. The pass to Jones. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Some rookies take time to get acclimated to the NBA, but that was not the case with Herbert Jones.
Yeah, Herb started his 2nd game in the league, and for a second-round pick to make that immediate of an impact was pretty rare in the NBA. He did play all 4 years of college ball, but he came in the NBA ready to rock.
And that one falls for Jones.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend. Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Ingram outside. Pass to Williamson. Unloads from 13. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 6 points for Zion Williamson. And you hear about impacting winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Now, Williamson. After Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go. Jones against Dinwiddie. Jones in the post. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Just his first attempt. That shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
Now here's Valanciunas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Valanciunas can't step outside, and if he has a good feeling about it, he's going to let it rip.
Dallas calls timeout.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a 3 in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
So both teams making some changes here. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Third is Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscore the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 6. Passes it to McGee. Kicks it to Doncic. Knocks down the 3 ball. Doncic has got 7. New Orleans leading by 3. Pass to Murphy. Williamson outside. For three, Ingram. Mavericks with the rebound. Getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Here's Alvarado. Hayes the pass to Ingram. Snatched away. Here's Kleba. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
That free throw missing. Devontae Graham's checked in for Ingram. Good on the second free throw. Here's Alvarado. The pass to Graham. Outside Murphy. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleba.
All right, a moment to check out stats
For Luka Doncic.
Great showing for him last season. Last season, put up about 28 points per, 8 assists, and 9 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
Graham surveying the floor. Just 4 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Kleba. It's rebounded by Hayes.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Personal foul.
The Pelicans have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
For your Pelicans, Trey Murphy. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. New Orleans making a switch here. Nance is checked in. And so Murphy hits them both. Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Kleba, the pass to Hardaway. Kleba inside. Covered by Hayes. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. No good on that one. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Nance against Doncic. Nance, no good. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Hardaway kicks to Dinwiddie. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleba.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell.
Pelicans leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the
Graham dishes to Murphy.
2 minutes.
1:53 left here in the first quarter. Back to Graham. Just 5 to shoot. The shot. Drops one in from the wing. And the Pelicans lead by 8. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Murphy against Hardaway. Back to Doncic. There's the three. The rebound by Nance.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the paint. Here's Alvarado. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. And now a 10-point Pelican lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Back to Doncic. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Murphy, and then Murphy with the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Doncic. The Pelicans make their last shot. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 9.
That is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
JaVale McGee. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
The first free throw is good.
Well, listen, if you're looking for a scorer and you're looking for a threat from the guard position, just look up one Devontae Graham.
Good on both. Doncic feeling it out. With the teardrop, he lays it in. 11 points in the game.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
And so it's New Orleans going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
On the court for the Mavericks. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Powell is out there with Wood, and it's Bullock in at the 3.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Graham, the pass to McCollum. Offensive rebound, and Nance slams it in.
Hard for opposing teams to box out Nance because of all the activity that Larry Nance Jr. has. Plays alive on every possession.
And finished off by Wood.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
McCollum kicks to Graham. McCollum against Doncic. 6 to shoot. Here's Nance. The shot missing. Great D that time from Powell. To the wing on the left. For 3, Bullock. Pelicans pull it in. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Pass to Wood. Dallas moving it around. And Doncic gets it to go.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
Doncic against McCollum. Graham inside the line. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Nance has got 4 this quarter.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Out to Hardaway. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Steady as can be. Talk more, Brent, about what Jonas Valanciunas means to the game.
Truly the definition of consistency. Jonas Valanciunas averaging double-digit scoring for 11 straight seasons and a double-double the last 4. That's the epitome of a guy who does the dirty work and produces. Graham, an active shooter. It keeps that defense nervous, which is why they got compromised.
The Pelicans have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And that one falls for Graham. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. And then for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Hardaway. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Mavericks trail by 10. Floats it up for Wood. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the evolution of Wood continues to impress, accepting a bigger role in this offense.
Ingram passes to Nance. He kicks to Graham. Here's Ingram. A 3. They get it again.
You just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions, and Zion's the guy you want doing that.
Doncic, bounce pass. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Wood. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And undrafted out of college, Wood has dealt with plenty of adversity. I think he can overcome a little bump.
Pass to Nance. Now here's Williamson. Kicks to Graham. Fires it up. He can't hit that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Doncic against Nance. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Luka Doncic.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Graham finds Ingram. Back to Graham. A 3 from McCollum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McCollum's got 14 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Finney-Smith passes to Bullock. Here's Finney-Smith. The pass to Bullock. And stolen by Graham. And the dunk by Graham.
Graham's quickness coming up big on both ends.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Bullock. Graham defending. Wood is doubled. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Nance. The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Christian Wood at the line for 2.
Free throw good, Wood. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Devontae Green. And he makes both free throws. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. 5th is Luka Doncic.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Doncic against McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Offensive rebound. And it's Wood with the ball for Dallas. They trail by 9 points. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Wood's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Nance finds Ingram. At the elbow, Jones. Here's McCollum. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, he's throwing the defense off balance, and then he gets to the bucket. That's a nice move from Ingram.
Passes to Wood. Back to Doncic. There's the triple. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. Ingram left side. Right side, Jones. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Pelicans have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And some changes here for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Reggie Bullock.
One shot.
And that one falls for Jones. Mavericks trail by 12. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Here now is Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Dishes it to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Dinwiddie with the steal. Inside, Finney-Smith. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Finney-Smith's got 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Murphy. Puts it up from 15. That's tipped.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Doncic outside. Really left alone that time. Doncic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Dallas. Now the pass to Jones. And Hayes kicks to Ingram. Pass to Alvarado. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Jones. Little turnaround. And no good that time. Dinwiddie with some nice D. On the wing, Doncic. The teardrop falls in. 20 points for Luka Doncic.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Murphy against Wood. Murphy passes to Alvarado. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to end the drought. McGee with the block. 1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Ingram. Dinwiddie outside. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's just a 3-point Pelican lead.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
He's with it. McGee's there. Down low. Here's Alvarado. Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Pelicans have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And he makes the first. And the Pelicans making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Mike Powell comes in for Christian Wood. And Hardaway is subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Ingram with the steal. And slam dunk by Ingram.
We've seen Ingram's leg help him out offensively, but that time on the defensive end, swarming.
Outside Hardaway. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. Pass to McGee. Doncic with it. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Valanciunas. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Doncic. Murphy can't hit. Right side Hardaway. Knocked away. And that concludes the first half. Pelicans lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
The Mavericks, 52.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Running on the wing, they'll have Jones and Ingram. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. And it's McCollum in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
There's the pass to McCollum. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 4. Doncic outside. Jones against Dinwiddie. And here's Bullock from the arc. Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Here's Bullock, and it's Dallas with another. Pelicans leading by 4. McCollum kicks to Jones. And it's McCollum in the corner. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the arc just doesn't stop there at the top of the key. It's all open for McCollum, and the corner is another place where he can be devastating.
Finney-Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Now Bullock. Here's the 3. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. It's Jones on the wing. Mr. Williamson. That misses off the backboard.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Back to Bullock. Floats it up for Wood. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones next for 2. Mavericks with the rebound. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And stolen by Williamson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
It's stolen by Jones. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Buries it down low. And it's an 11-point New Orleans lead.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Larry Nance is checked in for Valanciunas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's Jones on the wing. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
And the first one at the line is good.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
All free throws good from Doncic. Here's McCollum. 19 points in the game. Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. A baseline J. Kleber with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range J usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Kicks to Doncic. Now here's Bullock. He's covered closely. Here's Kleber, and he hits the jump shot. New Orleans leading by 4. McCollum outside. He sinks the 11-footer. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Doncic kicks to Bullock. Passes it to Kleber. Dinwiddie against Jones. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Nance. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
The first one falls.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Reggie Bullock. So he gets them both. Now McCollum. He's got 21. Outside, Jones. Pass to Ingram. 3-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. Kleber's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Doncic passes to Kleber. To the inside. Here's Hardaway. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Oh, Dinwiddie in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Pelicans making a change here.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for McCollum. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 22 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds.
And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Larry Nance Jr. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Nance.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league, and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess. But really, Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
Second free throw, no good. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Tipped away, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. Second, the Mavericks.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
McCollum outside. And there's the pass to Alvarado. Out to Nance. A 3-ball. Good on the 3-point shot. Nance has got 4 this quarter.
Comfortable shooting off the pass that time. Larry Nance Jr. in a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Pass to Kleba. On the wing, Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
McCollum against Dinwiddie. And the shot goes in. McCollum's got 23.
Just always appreciate the way that C.J. McCollum is such a natural scorer.
Passes to Pop. Doncic with it. Outside Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Alvarado. Back to McCollum. The pass to Hayes. 5 on the clock. Down low. Nance passes to Alvarado. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Doncic left side. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counter puncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Some changes here for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Doncic. Feeds it to Murphy. Got a piece of it. Nance against McGee. Nance passes to Alvarado. That 3 off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Nance against McGee. It's Dinwiddie top of the key for the tie. Kept alive.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
And Nance kicks to McCullough. Hayes the pass to Murphy. Here's Alvarado. Dinwiddie covering. Clock is at 3. Shoots off the step back. That's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Inside, Hardaway. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist here tonight. New Orleans has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Brad, one thing you can say about JaVale McGee, wherever he goes, success seems to follow.
Oh, for sure. Since 2017, he's won multiple rings. He brings great intensity to the court on both ends. Runs the floor and patrols the paint. He's just the kind of big man you want to call on when the team needs it.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 13 points in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
Shooting for Dallas, Spencer Dinwiddie, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Pelicans making a change here. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Pass to Jones. Now Valanciunas. McCollum outside. Ingram up top. Dinwiddie covering. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, Ingram did not let that hand in the face bother him one bit.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Finney-Smith. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. McCollum against Dinwiddie. Poke loose. Here's Finney-Smith, and he's going up for the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
The Mavericks, 85.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Reggie Bullock is out there with Christian Wood. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. And Valanciunas kicks to Ingram. He had a nice open look right there.
Well, they just need to keep close tabs on Ingram if you're on defense. He's getting that jump shot to go.
Pass to Bullock. There's the pass to McGee. Doncic with it. Over McCollum. And another basket for Dallas.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
McCollum passes to Williamson. Fades and shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. A 2-point game. Pass to Bullock to take the lead. And he's good on the 3-ball. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. Good D by Wood.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Bullock passes to Doncic. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Outside, Jones. Here's Williamson, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Hardaway against Jones. And Jones pulls it down. The Pelicans trail. It's McCollum on the wing. Trains the three-pointer. McCollum's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
And the Mavericks call time here. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Wood passes to McGee. He can't get that one to fall. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Jones, that's for two. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleber's checked in. The Mavericks trailing. There's the feed to Bullock. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3 from McCollum. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Floats one up, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Jones finds Williamson. Now McCollum takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And they double up Doncic. Jones against Hardaway. Good D by Jones. From downtown. That shot off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Kleber kicks to Hardaway. Passes it to Doncic. Wood, high post. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And, you know, he's got a wide range of skills inside. Wood's ready for whatever the defense throws at him.
Pass to Jones. Now here's Valanciunas. And again, no good by New Orleans.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Here's Doncic. That one drops for him. Doncic has got 34.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. Ingram outside. They need this one. And the Pelicans get it back. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And this is why people look at Valanciunas as a walking double-double. That size allows him to dominate the glass.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Jonas Valanciunas. Shooting one.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. And the pass to Finney-Smith. Hardaway against Jones. Ingram with the steal. Jumps up and slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, right now it's Ingram on both ends of the floor doing some damage. He's starting to take some pride on the defensive end.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Bullock. Shot clock at 5. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
McCollum with the ball. Again, the Pelicans score.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Doncic against McCollum. And here is Doncic, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Dinwiddie is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Pelicans leading by 4. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. The dish to McCollum. He kicks to Jones. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Dinwiddie against McCollum. Dinwiddie outside. Wood. And Wood stays with it.
And with how well Wood can shoot from 3, Christian, a tough cover in that pick and roll, pick and pop set. You just don't know what he's going to do.
Dinwiddie against Jones. Passes to Williamson. Ingram right side. Shoots over Bullock. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Williamson.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Doncic passes to Bullock. Dinwiddie with it.
Jonas Valanciunas. Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Spencer Dinwiddie. At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Here's McCollum. Ingram outside. Outside, Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Finney-Smith. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Herbert Jones. At the line for 2.
shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second. Mavericks trail by 3. And it's Bullock in the corner. Back to Doncic. Here he goes. Pass to Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Dallas shooting an incredible 64% for the field in this game. And the Mavericks call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
So it's Dallas with it. It's a one-point game. Doncic against McCollum. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. And it's Bullock in the corner. Clock at 6. To take the lead. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
Second team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Reggie Bullock. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Step back shot, and the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, fearlessness by McCollum there, willing to take those big shots in the game's biggest moments.
Back to Doncic. Good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Mavs. McCollum outside. Makes it off the glass. McCollum's got 35.
Well, there's some confidence from CJ right there. They're so comfortable, even under pressure. Hard to stop when he gets into the paint.
Fires from the line. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Williamson. And that one is good. And now a 4-point Pelican lead.
Wow, you want to lead a franchise? This is how you do it. Zion coming through.
Here's Doncic. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Doncic against McCollum. Ingram dishes to McCollum. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Dinwiddie, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Shooting for Dallas, Spencer Dinwiddie. At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he is unable to get the second one. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Bullock kicks to Doncic. Over McCollum. It falls!
You remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ingram outside. Jones, the pass to McCollum. Now here's Valanciunas. Yes!
Loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Wood, that's a two-pointer. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it off for the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us.